Hello, brothers. Welcome
Hello,
back.
brother.
Hello, brother. Welcome back to another episode of J Tendencies. I am your host, Jreese,
I'm also your host, Jay Suave.
and we are back with another episode, baby. So I just want to say, first off, thank y'all for tuning in, if y'all been tuning in. And it's been a crazy week so far with some shit that's been popping off. I ain't gonna lie. Invincible season 2, the finale dropped the day we were recording this Thursday. I just watched the finale. Season 3 cannot get here fast enough. I'm so on the edge right now because I didn't get the I think it's called the ultimatum or whatever it is, of
Yeah.
the complete like saga of the whole story for Invincible. I didn't get the comic book run, so I don't know what's gonna happen next. I know some like parts of it that I've seen online, some stuff from, but I don't know all the details. So I'm still in the blue of what's gonna happen. I'm curious to see what's happening. There was this cameo. There was two cameos that were pretty big in this last episode of Invincible. One of them I was expecting. One of them I was not expecting because I did not read the comics. So I was like, "Whoa, that's that
I
guy." But it was really interesting what
think I
they did.
ended up seeing one of them on TikTok like this morning.
Yeah, bro. I opened up Twitter this morning because I wanted to look at all the nerd shit, see like what people were talking about, if they were talking about X-Men or something. First three
Yeah.
posts were all Invincible, bro. I wasn't on Twitter all day. I got home at 7 o'clock. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. So I woke up at 6:30. There were spoilers already online. I was like, all
Swear
right,
that's how it
bet.
be. He would be waking up at 5 o'clock to watch it, bro.
I was like, nah, brother. So I like got home at 7, watched the episode, went on Twitter at 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, I understand all this now. That's what's up. But also I just watched The Bear season 1. I still need to watch season 2, but I really enjoyed The Bear season 1. It was really good. I was in the kitchen earlier today making me a sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Yelling, "Hey, chef." It's like I need 3 eggs. I need 3 eggs. I forgot what bro be saying. It was like, "Yes, chef. Yes, chef. Yes, chef." That boy, what's it called? But Jeremy Allen White, bro, was going crazy, bro. As Carmi, that boy was going insane. And now I know who Evan, I forgot his last name. It's Evan something Moss, who's gonna be playing the Thing in the Fantastic Four. I know who he is now. I see his work now because I watched the Bear season 1, and it's gonna be a pretty good casting. I like it. I like it. I'm excited to see what happens.
Didn't they just cast a Silver Surfer too?
That's what I was about to talk about, brother.
Yeah.
Though they are casting Julia Garner to play the Silver Surfer, and
I don't know how I feel.
that's how I felt at first because there have been multiple Silver Surfers, and this one's like supposed to be Norrin Rand's wife, which is Norrin Rand is like the original Silver Surfer, so it's like that's who it is in the comic books, and she was a Silver Surfer in the comic books at one point too. Once regular Norrin Rand, kind of left the control of Galactus. So first off, this confirms Galactus is in the movie because this is the Herald of Galactus, Silver Surfer, with some new art that dropped today officially, some promo art from Marvel themselves, and from some rumors. It is rumored, and I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed because if you look at the background in the poster they dropped today with Johnny Storm, as the Human Torch, I fully fired up doing the 4 in the air. It's gonna be set in another universe, right? Another universe in the 60s. So this should be interesting. I'm excited for the movie. I don't know how I feel about that casting because I had the people, Lakeith Stanfield wanted to play the Silver Surfer. That would have been great. But I'm not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like one of those dudes online right now that are like going crazy because
Yeah.
it's a woman. Not, I really don't care like that because there's been women Silver Surfers in the comic books. And I trust everything I've seen from the movie like so far, all the like stuff that's been dropped, I've liked, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be upset with this. I trust the director to do his thing, and we'll see what happens when it happens. And
Most definitely, bro.
two more things, but really one thing, but it's like two things. You feel me? The Among Us show
Yeah.
just completed its cast. We got Phil Lamar as Brown. If you don't know who Phil Lamar is, bro was the voice of Samurai Jack. Bro was the voice of John Diggle in the Justice League show. And bro's just an incredible voice actor. So I'm excited to see that. That cast already looking really good. And then you add Patton Oswald. Bro is a good voice actor, but I know him mostly from Agents of Shield because bro has like plays like a set of triplets, and I think like one of them dies or like two of them die, and then he comes back again, and this is like third triplet. It's like, hey guys, like nothing happened. Like, bro,
Damn.
didn't you just die? But I'm excited for this. I'm excited for
Yeah,
the
be
show.
on.
You know, you and me and Lotto, we've been playing a lot of Among Us recently, so I know we're excited to see the show, what happens. But they gonna don't cast a black dude as brown and a white dude as white. A little on the nose, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? It's a little on the nose.
I feel you. Also, I have one thing to say about this.
Hmm.
There was news today that Metro Boomin is dropping another album after they had just dropped him and Future just dropped this one like 2 weeks ago. And he tweeted out today, this is not a deluxe. This is a completely separate body of work. And I don't even know if we ever talked about this, Jaden, but I kind of want to hear like your stance on like the whole J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, and Metro and Future beef. Cause like we would like talk about it like subtly, but like
Yeah.
the people don't know. I want to know how you feel.
Look, I'm rocking with Drake no matter what happened. Whoever rocking with Drake,
Bro,
I'm
you are
rocking with
so
them.
light skinned.
But look,
This man is so light skinned.
at the end of the day, I'm listening to all their music. I like all their music, so it's not gonna be like any point to where like I'm not gonna listen to their music no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, like Kendrick and Drake, like they've been kind of like taking shots at each other for like a couple years now, and it's like been nothing crazy. You feel me? But I was surprised that like it happened on a Future album though, because I thought him and Future were boys. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like
Future was on the
Drake
last
and
album. He's on like on pretty much every
literally
album. It's like they like that was out of the
Drake and
blue.
Future are boys.
Exactly. And then Metro Boomin was dissing him with a beat. Bro was a like like I was like, damn. I was like, but like I don't understand where the Future and Metro Boomin stuff coming from. I guess I understand the Kendrick stuff. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's not that deep. It's gonna be. I feel like I don't know because these guys are old, so I feel like it can't last that long. It won't last that long. I won't be surprised if Futures and Drake have a collab in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty soon, like in the next year or two. I won't surprise me because it's Future and Drake, bro. You know when they get together, they just drop bangers. There's no way they're not gonna. That beef is real. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. I'm thinking it's more of a just like a Kendrick thing
Yeah.
with Cole, and that actually makes me sick because like you knew me whenever I was like in high
Hmm.
school. I would literally in high school I was always listening to J Cole. Literally,
Hmm.
it was either J Cole. I really got more into Kendrick whenever I got to college, and then like if you'd asked me in high school who's the best rapper on the planet, I would have told you J Cole.
Hmm.
But then you asked me probably like now, I probably would just tell you Kendrick, you know, because
Hmm.
like I go in, I
Yeah,
went
for
to his
sure, Drake.
concert. I went to his concert and you said what?
No, I said Drake for sure. Yeah, Drake.
No, I don't think I said
Uh,
Drake.
you said Drake. I heard that. You feel me?
You can hear what you want, brother. But I would say Kendrick, and I remember going to his Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers tour back in Dallas in like 2022. And that kind of is what put me on like the rest of everything because like that album had me listen to
Mhm.
like everything over again because a lot of stuff that I like came out in like 2013, 2014, but I was like 10, y'all. I didn't
I feel
like
you.
like I didn't listen to much, but it just still once I got into that, it was raps, and it just makes me so sad that they're beefing, bro. Because
Hmm.
it's like these are my favorite rappers. Like these guys have all been in my Apple Music replay top five, top two, top three. Like, and it's just like, bro. And then this is just gonna cause other rappers to start beefing with the same people too, and it's just gonna be frustrating, bro. Makes
Hmm.
me sick. Get your shit together, yo.
Yeah. All I know, the only thing I know for sure though is that I'm rocking with Drake no matter what. Drizzy Drake, the sixth god, Aubrey Graham, Wheelchair Jimmy. You feel me? That's who I'm rocking with. That's who I'm rolling with. I'll name
Also,
my
what's going?
firstborn Drake. Oh my bad.
I didn't. You're naming your firstborn Drake. I do have to say this because you might be excited. Bryson Tiller's dropping an album
Oh
tonight.
yes, sir. I know that.
Yeah, so it's go. By the time this is up in the morning, y'all need to be listening to that new Bryson Tiller,
B
Lil
Tiller.
Wayne, Lil Wayne and Young Thug are dropping too. It's a song called "Blessed." You got Quavo dropping. I don't who listens to Quavo really anymore, but I know Doja Cat's dropping. I know Khalid's dropping. I know Glorilla's dropping.
Hey,
That's gonna be hard.
hey, this month, y'all. I know y'all seen that album cover. Party Next Door is
Oh
dropping an
my
album.
goodness.
That album cover is crazy, bro. He dropped it on April 1st too. I thought it was like it's a joke. There's no way this is really the album cover. Like it's not like crazy bad, but it's like, bro, kids listen to your music too. It's like,
Yeah, bro. All I gotta say is if you got yourself an old lady at home, if she didn't ask you to recreate it, you better check her phone.
yep. And you have
You
you
better
have boys
you
in the
better
chat
check
asking
your
you to
phone.
your boys in the chat asking you to recreate the picture. Block them. You know who I'm talking to.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
crazy, bro. I can't believe
This
he
is
really
too
said that. I'm not gonna say who, because that's crazy work, but just know they know who they are. They know who they are. That was crazy work saying that, brother.
rethink your decisions, bro.
Exactly, bro. Stop adding me in these conversations that you're having. But
Bro.
bro, it's gonna be crazy walking through Target and you see P4 on vinyl.
Bro. Imagine your child picking that up, bro.
My mom
Imagine
want this right
what
here. Mm.
you want what, Timmy? Bro, imagine, bro. But this album better be fire, bro.
Bro,
Even though he really don't drop no bad shit, it's just like to have an album cover like this, bro, and have all this pre-album hype, it better not flop, bro. Because if it does, everyone's just gonna say it's ass and then be like, it really was the album cover.
Bro, look, P and D don't miss. First off, the singles he's dropped for the album, they've all hit. I felt the same way when Drake dropped that album cover for Certified Lover Boy. I thought that shit was trash, the cover. And I like the album's in my top five, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be one of my top five Party Next Door albums. Probably he only has like five albums anyways. So
Bro, it has to be top five.
literally, because everything else are just party packs, which is just like re-releases. So
Persian rugs,
bro, you are not party, dog.
she from Nicaragua. I'm
This
literally
was
party.
Persian love. Like, bro,
Are we
come on now.
turning up or are we wasting time? Girl, please don't waste my time.
Okay, last thing,
We're
last
gonna
thing
put
for
me on the
real. Hey,
album, no cap.
last thing for real before we get into it. This is not a sport episode, but Haley Van Lith has entered the transfer portal. Come, come, come to UNT. Come see me. I'm what you need in
She
life.
don't want you, bro.
She don't
She
want
wants
you.
me. She
She
wants
don't want
me.
you, brother.
She
She
wants
needs me in
me.
her life.
She
I need
don't need
her in
me.
my bro. Look, bro. I'm also answering the transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? I'm ending up wherever she ends up. That's all I know. So we can be together like it was meant to be. It's like in the stars written, bro.
She don't
No,
want you, bro.
why are you looking at the audience like that, brother? They know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Because they know she don't want you either, bro. If it was really up to her, it would be me, you know? I'm a DM her on Instagram right now. I'm actually I'm actually sponsored from Adidas just like her, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? She really be talking to me. She told me that her and her man's broke up and she left him for me. Like that's a true story, bro. That's real. I never lied in my life.
She
Everything I say is
actually
the truth.
I actually called her up one day. I was like, "Hey, do you know Jreese, like the guy I run the podcast with?" She was like, "Oh, I didn't even know his name was Jreese. I don't even know that guy."
Oh
She was
word?
like he texted me one time, but it was like weird, you know.
Oh word?
Hey, don't blame the messenger, bro.
Hey,
Don't blame the messenger.
hey. I guess we will see. We will
That's all I
see.
can say,
And all I know, and look, all I know is that one of us is telling the truth, and the one without a hat on right now was not telling the truth. You feel me?
bro.
So,
No cap. You got the cap. Yeah. So who's really lying, bro?
there, you got me. You got me there. You
So
son of
who's
a
the one
bitch.
that's really lying, bro?
All right. Hey, the next thing we got really, we going back to the am I the asshole? stories. They were fun last time, and it's gonna be fun again. You feel me? You know, we had to bring it back. So you wanna go first, or you want me to go first, man?
Y'all go first. I actually found this kind of crazy one, and like you just look at it and it's just like why would you even name it this? But it says, "Am I the asshole for renaming my niece and nephew?" And it's like, how do you rename your niece and nephew? Well,
I
hey,
think I think I've heard this one before, actually.
we're about to find out. My sister and brother-in-law are awful people. They are
Hmm.
disgusting human beings who
Hmm.
should never be allowed to reproduce. But life's not fair, and my sister gave birth to my beautiful niece and my gorgeous nephew. My niece and nephew were removed from their care permanently, and I legally adopted them. I'm not going to go into detail about what they did to these poor kids, but let's just say it was horrible. One of the most horrible things that they've done was they named their kids. They're not something old fashioned like Gertrude or Eugene. No, my niece's original name means prostitute, and they named my nephew after a dog from a horror movie. So when I adopted them and filled out their paperwork to change my nibblings' last names to mine, I also changed their first name too. I don't know what nibblings means, yo. It just says it. This is over 6 years when niece was about to turn 4 and my nephew was 2.5 years ago. My sister found out last week that I changed their names and is going crazy to family and online. I didn't think I was a complete asshole until our mutual aunt, someone I respect, said that I was asked to completely erase my sister's connections to my kids. Bro, the way that they type this is so bad. I swear I'm not a bad reader. But like there's no punctuation in here. I'm gonna say this. This says at the top, I apologize for any spelling or grammar mistakes. I'm dyslexic. So it's not me.
Damn, bro. She's really a Bella Thorne in that Disney Channel afternoon special. I
Bro,
was,
swear I saw that and I tried to force myself to be dyslexic.
you're a fucking idiot.
I swear I saw that and I was like, that M looked like an N.
That's crazy, bro.
That
I
was
just couldn't
crazy.
read.
What? You were never taught, bro? I know. I'm sorry.
What you mean by that,
It just means you're never taught, bro. That's all I mean.
bro?
What are you trying to presume that I mean, bro?
What are you trying to presume that I'm presuming that you're meaning?
What are you trying to presume that I'm presuming that you're presuming that I'm trying to presume that I mean?
Who am
Yeah.
Where am I? What am I?
But yeah, she said now I'm starting to second guess myself. So am I the ass for renaming my niece and nephew? I wonder what dog it is from a horror movie.
What if
Imagine the names being imagine their names being Harlan and Cujo.
what if the
That's
son's
so
name was
sick.
just Airbud?
Bro, Cujo is low key a fire name though.
That's a fire name for a dog. Actually, no, I mess with it. Yeah,
Cujo's a
I
fire
mess with it. Yeah, that's
name.
what's up. Is that what were their names? Did it say their names?
What's it called? I'm looking at the comments right now. Someone actually, what's it called, put Harlot and Cujo in here, and those were the names. Cause the original
Those are the
poster,
original names?
yes, they named it Harlot and Cujo. I feel
That's
like those aren't
tough.
bad names.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I guess the girl because it means prostitute, but like you wouldn't I wouldn't know that off rip.
Yeah, bro.
You feel
Like
me?
honestly, if you were just tell me that the name was Harlot, and probably wouldn't think prostitute off rip,
Mhm. Then
but
Cujo, that just sounds like a cool name. I don't care where you got that shit from. That shit's fire.
just fire. And if you don't like it, you can probably just go by Joe.
But
You know?
I'm gonna say that she's the asshole in that situation. She's not an asshole for taking care of the kids. You feel me? Because from what she said, the parents seem like bad people. But the names wasn't really hurting nobody for real. And like I agree with the great aunt that you ain't gotta erase the whole like their involvement with the kids and the names. Like I guess the if the meanings are bad, but like they're not bad names. I think they're pretty cool names. You know what I'm saying? They're original. They're unique.
Yeah, I don't think she's the asshole. I mean, the way the parents were, I mean, she kind of explained them to be like terrible people. They literally said they're disgusting human beings who should never be allowed to reproduce. Like think about that.
Hmm.
So like you don't say that lightly about somebody. If you're gonna take over their kids, raise them, feed them, do whatever you do for them, and one was 4 and one was 2, probably the 4-year-old really knows their name for real, but the 2-year-old will too, but it's just like
Yeah, I feel like, but the
renaming that.
4-year-old is gonna be like hard on them because you know they've like all they've known is that one name. Then you gonna start calling them something different, and be like, "Hey, yo, this
Yeah.
is your name now."
Yeah, like your name's Alexis now. Like what?
Hmm. Like I
But
feel bad for
I
the
don't
kid.
think she's the asshole though.
I don't think she's an asshole. I just think it's kind of insensitive. I don't know. Like asshole's a strong word for that situation. I don't think she's. I wouldn't say she's in the right for changing their names like that for real. But I'm not gonna say the asshole because I feel like the asshole's a strong word. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think she's the asshole in general. So,
I got you.
but yeah, that that's my first story. You got the next one.
Yes, sir. All right. Am I the asshole for telling my son's girlfriend to break up with him? Off rip, that's a crazy title.
It's a crazy topic.
I'm intrigued. All right. So me, I'm 41. I'm a 41-year-old woman. My son, a 20-year-old male, has been in a relationship with his girlfriend, Lily, female, for 20 years, or for 20 years old, for about 3 years now. I love my son and I hate to say this, but he's not turned out to be a good person. Well, he has very little work ethic, has no desire to get a job or go to college, and spends most of his time gaming or partying. Lily, on the other hand, is the polar opposite. She's very studious, has aspirations to be a doctor, is a very good swimmer, and is currently away at college. Why was why was a why's a swimmer there? Like swimmer thing in there. You feel me?
I'm saying, unless she likes, who knows, bro?
What you mean by that? You
What do you mean by that?
what you mean she's a very good swimmer? Hmm.
I wonder what she's swimming in.
When my son and Lily got together in high school, they were an excellent match. We loved having Lily over, and my son definitely took more care of himself. Since then, it's rapidly deteriorated. I know my son still loves Lily, but he never gives her the attention she deserves, and with her clear potential, I just feel she deserves better. When Lily came to visit a couple days ago, she was visibly upset. When my son went to the store, I asked her if she was okay, and she told me she didn't know what to do and wondered why my son had such little ambition and was so lazy. I told her I didn't see it changing anytime soon, as that's my view given it's been going on for almost 2 years. When she asked what I would do in her situation, I told her to put herself first and what she wanted. Lily thanked me and said she'd think about things. Well, earlier today, my son came downstairs in a rage telling me that Lily had broken up with him via text. I asked him what she said, and
Great.
apparently the message referred to discussions with your mom. That had made her rethink the entire relationship. My
Damn.
son was livid that I'd gotten involved and said I'd overstepped boundaries. I told him that I'd advised Lily to leave him. I didn't advise Lily to leave him, just said that she should make her own decisions and decide what was best for her. My son is now not talking to me, and my husband is annoyed, believing that that having no Lily will make my son's rut last even longer. I also miss having Lily arrive around. So am I the asshole?
You want me to answer this first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think yes, she's the asshole.
Hmm.
And I say that because I understand both your children are in call. I mean, not both your children. Your son, his girlfriend, he games and parties every day. The other one's ambitious, wants to be a doctor, really good swimmer, whatever that means. And but you have that, and it just happened to be one day your son just goes to the store. She's visibly upset, and you kind of take things into your own hands. And I feel like as a mother, and this is just me, as a mother, you could kind of just I feel like you should have your son's back in that situation and not put him in a worse spot than where he was in general. Because if he all he does is party and game every day at this point, what do you think he's gonna do whenever she leaves him? You feel me?
Hmm.
And then she basically said, do you like do what's best for you, and then she breaks up with him. I feel like she easily could have like talked to her son or like did something to where her son could have actually like locked in and bettered his own life instead of going to his girl first.
Hmm.
She could have told his girl, yeah, he's still in my house. I'm gonna straighten him up. Because honestly, if he's in your house and he's not even straightened up, bro, and he's doing all that, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. I don't even know whose fault it is at that point. But I think she is somewhat the asshole for that. I think that they should have. I think that the son and the girlfriend should have worked that out themselves. I
Hmm.
really don't think the mom should have had anything to really do with it, especially because I feel like I put myself in the situation. Because if my mom did that to me, I'd be kind of sick too. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I feel like I don't think she's the asshole. Just cause look, bro left her, right? She was upset, you know what I'm saying? And then all she said, "What's wrong?" You feel me? And then the girl told her the mom what was wrong, what was going on and shit. And then she asked the mom, what would she do in that situation? And she just said, I do what would be best for me. She didn't insinuate that she should break up with him. She just said, if do whatever you feel like is right for you. You feel me? She obviously still could talk to her son, 'cause, like that's also needed. But at the
but
same time,
it's like, bro, like what else do you take from, yeah, do what's best for you? Like, what does that mean besides leave him?
like if that was what she thought was gonna be best for him, that's best for her. Like she got to do that. You feel me? Like what's because the way I'm seeing it, like if he has no ambition and to do anything, right? And like him and his girl are already arguing with that shit too. You feel me?
He need to get
So
to the money.
like if he's not doing nothing better when she's around, you feel me? Like she's gone, he's not gonna do better no matter what. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? That's something he got to do for himself too. You feel me? So he don't need like he doesn't need her to better his life. You feel me? And his mom wasn't had no ill intent. You know, she didn't want her to break up with him. You know, she liked the daughter and everything. Like his girl, but I just felt like it was a situation where, you know, in the end, it was gonna end in a breakup anyways. The way I'm seeing it, but
You know?
I don't think
I
she's
feel
the
like it
asshole
could
in
be
the
handled
situation.
differently though.
I guess
There's a
so.
lot of things that could have been handled differently in that story, I guess,
Yeah,
because there was a lot of different problems.
I feel you.
But I got another story, and it is: am I the asshole for telling my daughter she knows nothing? That's a crazy, it's a crazy title. But we're about to get through it. I, 41F, have a daughter who is 17, and her father and I divorced when she was 7. We had a very rocky marriage, during which I was a stay at home mom and struggled a lot financially afterwards. Because of this, during our divorce, my ex husband and I agreed that our daughter would mainly live with him, and I receive alimony payments from him for about 4 years after our divorce. For the first several years after the divorce, my daughter would stay with me every other weekend and several holidays, and I always enjoyed our time together. But it would often feel like she didn't want to see me. She was never interested in any activities or occasions that I had planned for us, and normally, whenever I called to talk to her, she was busy with school, an extracurricular activity, or something else. Usually, when she would spend the night with me, she'd ask about the divorce and why her father and I aren't together anymore. I always tried to be as honest as possible with her, but I could tell the divorce had been hard for her since she started high school and she stopped visiting altogether. She and I have been low contact for the past few years, and this past weekend we had an argument regarding her graduation. She's graduating from high school this June, and I texted her to ask about the details. She responded with a very passive aggressive text asking if I would actually come and how she didn't want to waste a ticket. I wasn't sure where it was coming from. So I called her and she started ranting about how I was never around and that I always blamed her father for everything and how I cared about my students more than her. She's a high school teacher. I
Mm.
interrupted her and told her that she knows nothing about what happened between her father and I. I told her that she made her choice to stop visiting and not to answer when I call her, and that she couldn't blame anyone else for that, and she hung up. About an hour later, she sent me a long text about how much I hurt her and she didn't want me at her graduation and that she needed to change, that the mom needed to change. Since that night, I've gotten several messages from my ex-husband's family about how I'm a terrible mother and how I should have been more involved whenever my daughter was younger, and I'm not sure how to handle this. Am I the asshole?
Hell no. Your daughter knows nothing. She ain't shit. She ain't never gonna be shit. Um, nah, like I don't understand that. Like she's not the asshole in that situation because you feel me. She's not. The daughter's not reaching out. She's reaching out. She's trying to make plans. She don't return her calls. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't reach out to her mom. You know, when they go out, she's not really appreciative of their time together. So you can't blame her for something that you're inflicting yourself. You feel me?
Yeah, um, I'm kind of in the middle with this
Damn, we can't
because,
agree on shit today.
bro, that's good. That's good. But like, I would say, yeah, just because like, I get that you plan stuff for her, normally wanted to talk to her and everything. She's passive aggressive. That's fucked up.
Hmm.
And you call her by her graduation. Obviously, you care about her. But then as a parent, you're supposed to always care for your child. You're not I guess like not insult your child like that badly. Like I know parents making fun of their children, but
But
like
like,
just to straight up insult your child and be like, you know nothing and know nothing about her father too. Like the two people that were supposed to raise her as a child, and then she's 18 at this point, and you're like, you know nothing about the divorce me and your father had. Like she didn't ask her every time that she was at her mom's, did she not?
mm,
So like you think about that, and if she's always asking, and yet she's knows nothing, then you're really just withholding information, and it's just like as a parent, you're supposed to love your child, provide for your child. You should want your child to love you too, which is why you should do things have that not necessarily make your child love you, but want to make your child love you. You feel me?
mhm.
But I feel like the kid is definitely in the wrong too, just because like all the passive aggressive stuff, but I can definitely see like where the kid's coming from. And I know people who have divorced parents and definitely have gone through something like that and don't really go to their mom's or dad's house because of stuff like that. And I've seen stuff like this and I definitely understand. So
But like, I feel like
I'm still in the middle, but I feel like I'm probably more on the yes side.
I'm still on like because I don't see it like as her like insulting her daughter and nothing like that, or like a point where like she's like blaming her because she neglected all that stuff. I would see it like I let this shit slide, you know what I'm saying? But now you're coming at me personally saying like I'm not a good mom and stuff like that. You feel me? And like that's something as a parent like you ain't never gonna want to hear. You feel me? Because it's not like she's been a bad excuse me. It's not like she's been a bad mom for real or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like she's not trying or anything. Like she's obviously trying. It's just if she's not if she, it gets to a point where like you're calling me a bad mom because you know because even when I tried, you wasn't trying to put that stuff back. You wasn't like reciprocating the same effort. You can't be mad at me. You feel me? That's something that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a insult. It's more like a like disciplinary, I guess. You feel me?
Yeah. But you think, bro, she called the mom, she was like, yeah, you're never around. You blame dad for everything. You care about your students more than me. And honestly, it might have changed once she got to high school because kind of the story switched whenever she got to
Mm-hmm.
high school. Um, but I mean, whenever a kid feels that way, it's not really like invalidated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I'm
like
not. Yeah.
so it's like I'm not gonna invalidate the 18-year-old's feelings because especially like that honestly, whenever you're 18, that's probably like one of the biggest times you need your parents, you know?
Mhm.
So, because that's whenever your life changes for real. So I think I'm gonna say yes.
Mm. Well, I guess we're gonna be a little. We're gonna split on everything today. You know, we're gonna split on all the Am I the Asshole stories. We're gonna be split on who Haley Van Lith really wants in her life. It's not you, brother. It's not you. It's gonna be just everything. But look, thank you for listening. You know, I had a great time doing these stories once again. I had a good one, but we're running out of time, so we'll save this for another time. And I'm just gonna give you the title right here, right? Just to let it linger. You know what I'm saying? It's Am I the asshole for abandoning my daughter on vacation?
That's crazy.
All right. So we gonna save that for another day. But just wanna say thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Um, Jay, let them know. Let them know the thing.
All right. Stay off drugs. Stay away from ridiculously pretty women. That's all I got.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Catch y'all.